People don't talk about this, but I will. It is a very controversial topic which might impose danger on my account. If you're a porn addict or someone who is into pornography but is so much eager to stopping it, I know it's very exhausting, it's very tiring, and it makes you feel sad. I am here, I'll give you the easiest and the best way to stopping it. This is to take some work, but it's not something that you can't do. I promise you. Watch till the end. The last one is actually the biggest point that I want to hit here. You watching it will give you the best understanding that you need. So work with me. This is actually a very valuable video. I promise you, you won't regret watching it. First of all, my name is Katsi. I'm an artist. This isn't my niche, but people don't talk about it enough. I just decided to say something about it because these people are just suffering inside. Porn addiction isn't something that shows on the face. It's something that happens, but sometimes you find it very hard to talk about it to someone. You don't even have to, you don't usually speak to someone about it, but it does happen. So I'm going to speak about it here. These are the steps to take when you're outdoor. Some people, most of the times, the main cause or the thing that arouses thoughts in your head are mostly what you see outdoors, including what you do indoors with your phones and all. But we are going to first of all talk about the things you do outdoors and how to stop it from causing the end result, which is going so much deep into this adult content. So, up with me. Determination is one of the fastest way to get through this, but determination alone sometimes gets weak along the way in the presence of this very serious urge, which sometimes beats it. I will be very honest with you. So sometimes you swear on your life, you swear on your mom that after this one, or maybe you just finished it and you swear on yourself that you will never go into it again. You determine after that point, but after some times that the thing comes back again, you find yourself falling into that same pit again. So determination is one of the parts or one of the main helper to help you pass through this, but it alone can sometimes get weak. So we're going to move into the next step, which is avoid lustful admiration of the opposite sex. See, when you're outside and you see a lot of people, you see people that dresses in a way that you know that is a very bad presentation of themselves. You see their labs or something like that. It also causes a deep down. When you just look at them for a minute, your head starts forming or giving you some information that you don't actually need. So the things you see outside causes it more. The people you see outside, their mode of dressing and all. So avoid staring at them, avoid looking at them. Instead of looking at their clothing or their body, just look at their shoes. Just fix your eyes on their shoes. Maybe if you are walking and they're walking, then and they're passing, just fix your eyes on their shoes and tell yourself that you will not remove the eyes on their shoes instead of looking on their or at their clothes. You feel me? Fix your eyes on their shoes instead of looking at their clothes or their mode of dressing or at their open or show open or whatever they call it. So just instead of looking at their clothes, my main point here is instead of looking at them, their mode of dressing, looking, staring at them, maybe their half is showing something like that. Just fix your eyes on their shoes while walking, or if you are sitting and they're sitting and they are sitting, just fix your eyes on their shoes and just fix it like that instead of bringing your eyes high up. I hope you understand. If you don't understand, please let me in the comments. And by the way, I am a singer. I made this song. Listen.
Baby, out of prison when I'm talking on my mind. Baby, I'm feeling frozen, bring me close out to fire. Yeah, you looking too smart, I'm feeling like a liar.
Yeah, so I am the one that sang the song. Is the name is Oh My Love and it's out on every platform. You could go check it out. I promise you, it's not something you regret. Clyde. Another step is when you're outdoors, you can't somehow control what your eye sees or what your eyes looks at. So instead of for the fact that you can't control it, maybe someone is passing and your eyes just sight this. You can't control what your eye sees, but you can control the duration in which your eyes looks at this. As if someone that is improperly dressed is passing, and your eye just looks at the person, instead of you just staring at the person while the person is walking. Just as you look, just remove it and keep your eyes straight. Just keep walking, keep walking. Try as much as possible, even if it requires you running, because if you stay and look, it passes an information to your brain that helps in rising the urges in you, that when you get home, you end up falling into that pit again, if you understand what I'm saying. So instead of you looking or staring at the person, just if your eye mistakenly looks at the person that is improperly dressed, just remove it and continue your walk. See, walk with me here. I know you might not be getting the point, but I promise you, if you follow me through this video, you see the message I'm trying to pass. I've been through this. People have been through this. I've studied it, and this is how you can get through it exactly. Now, the next step is when you're outside or indoor, when you're outdoor or indoor, and your head keeps on your mind keeps painting those erotic images, or that kind of improper scenes in your head of someone, two individuals, instead of, when your head keeps doing that, how you can break free from that is when you're outside or indoor and your head keeps making it, just find a distraction, either by humming a song, singing a song out loud, or try just looking at, if you are outside and your head keeps making that kind of imagery, just be looking at a car and be, okay, this is the tire, this is the glass, this is this one. Just find a distraction, or you can start counting from 1 to 1,000, which you know is a very hard thing to do. Just keep counting 1, 2, 3 till 1,000 till you finish it. Before then, your mind have, this is what it does to your mind. Your mind now have multi-tasks to compete with. You counting, you looking at a car, and your head painting a picture. So you trying creating a distraction in your head, with will give that kind of scenario a lesser attention to it than you counting 1 to 3 to 100 or 1,000. It will give you more time to focus and reduce the attention span on the erotic thoughts. Do you understand? If you don't, please let me know in the comment section and I'll explain this to you. I'm not here to judge you. Don't judge me, because these are things that people pass through every day that we don't actually talk about a lot, because this is kind of a topic that people avoid talking about. Honestly, you can come up publicly and say that this is what you're passing through. It sounds somehow. You can, but it sounds somehow. Even 95% of persons pass through this stage, and there's no shame in it. Honestly, it's just a stage of life and which you pass through if you watch this video all through. Remember, I am a singer, and this song,
Help me from myself, no, I can't help myself. Oh, then I'm in love, yeah, I'm falling too deep. Call my mom the other day, asked me why I'm smiling. Tell her cousin, baby, no, I'm not lying. No, I'm not lying. No, I'm not lying. No, my love.
Oh My Love. The link is in my bio, and the song is out now. Go check it out. See, another step is stop telling yourself that you can't quit. A lot of people, even me, when I was still passing through this, I used to tell myself, after maybe coming out of it, after doing it, my mind keeps telling me, Clyde, you can't quit, you can't quit, you are stuck in this, you are stuck, you can't quit. That is a very big lie, a very big lie. You can quit 100%. I'm telling you, I promise you, you can quit 100%. Anything is quittable. You can give up on it 100%. So stop telling yourself that you're depressed, you can't quit, you are stuck in this. You're telling yourself, it's called, I watched a video, is it Jet Li said that what you keep repeating to yourself, that is why it's called spelling. You're spelling it out on yourself. So you're casting a spell on yourself. What you say, whether true or false, definitely your mind will come to believe it, whether true or false. So you telling yourself that you're depressed, that you can't quit, that this is it, you are stuck in this, you are stuck in this, that is a very big lie. And if you keep telling yourself that, I promise you, you'll come back to doing that again. because that is what you believe, that you are into this already, that you can't quit, you can't quit, you can quit. So stop telling yourself, this is another point, stop telling yourself that you can't quit. Okay, be very positive, be very positive, even if you fall. See, there's nothing wrong with you relapsing even after you've determined that you not go back to it. This thing is a lot. Sometimes it takes control over you that you just can't explain, but it just did happen. So it's very okay when you relapse, but the very most important thing is you don't stop trying to escape. Just keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. It might take months, it might take years, and it's very okay. But the most important thing is you keep trying. So the next step is play my music when you're depressed. See, I make this type of music that even if you are a sad person, it gets you happy, or even if you're a sad person, it lets you know that this isn't the end of it. You are very good at things. Stop telling yourself that you're weak. Stop being negative on yourself. I used to do this. I used to, even till now, I somewhat still tell myself that I am depressed, I am sad, but for a reason, sometimes when I'm trying to make good music, so just kind of puts me into the mood. But I don't go crazy, I don't do things I'm not supposed to do in that kind of mood. So when you are in this kind of mood, you are sad or depressed, I can relate to what you are passing through. So go play my music, go play my song, go watch my video. The next step is, instead of you using that same data that you go and search for those kind of adult content, use that data to watch movies, download movies, watch them. Tell yourself that you must finish this movie. Instead of you going to those sites, tell yourself that you must finish this movie. Go and play music or watch comedy. Go to social media, play, make yourself happy. You get me? Hey, instead of going through that process again, just do something very much distractive. It will help you, I swear. When the urge is too much, like excess on your body, that you feel like you are losing your mind, just what you can do is drop your phone, go out, go outside the house, don't go with anything on your way, because when you are walking, your mind will be painting pictures that you wish that you can just pull out and throw into the trash can. When your mind is painting that kind of picture, just drop your phone, drop everything at home, just go out, wear just a nice clothes, spray perfume, then while walking, be counting 1, 2, 3 till 1,000. When you finish, or you reach to some extent or a distance, just when you feel like you're okay, then you can come back home. Do you understand? Don't go out with your phone when the urge is excess. Just leave your phone at home. Anything that can give you access to that kind of site, just drop it at home, then take a walk outside. You see, when you do this, even if your mind is telling you don't have your gadgets there, so you can't access it at that moment, there is this point, I keep telling you, there's this point I want to make in the last part, which is very, very important. It's the same formula that I'm using, that even if I want, I can't do it again, I can't access it again, which I want to make in the end of this video. So stick and watch this video to the end. You won't regret it, I'm telling you. Share this to people that are in need of it. Actually, it's very hard to know the people that are in need of it, but share this to your social media. Let people know that this video exists for them. See, it's very okay. We are all humans. We make mistakes. We fall victim of a lot of things that we didn't plan. It's very okay. Just when there's problem, you find a solution to it, and this is one main solution that you've seen. So the next step is, this is a must do step. You must do this if you want to escape. If you want to stop it entirely, not even escape, you must do this. It's actually a process, but not an end point. You understand, as I explained. Buy a book, like a 20 leaves, a 40 leaves. Buy a book, then write the calendar on it, like month January, January 1st, January 2nd, then on the date beside it, there will be a checkbox. Like the month of January, you write first, then beside it a checkbox. Second, beside it a checkbox. Third, beside it a checkbox. This checkbox, these dates would be like, let's say we are in the month of February. So this checkbox, you write it to the month of, to the date of 29, to the day of 29. So with this checkbox, so on the first, if you won, you didn't go search into this site, even though you had the urge, but you didn't give into it. On the checkbox, you mark, you tick good. The days that you failed, you tick bad. So every night of the day, you check out, okay, did I fail, did I win, how was I feeling, was the urge too much, what caused the urge, what was I thinking, what did I see outside that made me think of this, or what did I do that made me escape today, what did I do that I didn't fall victim of this addiction today, what did I do that gave me an escape, did I go meet some friends, did I socialize, did I watch film, did I do this one, did I do this one. This buying of book, make sure you do it, please do it, do it is very important. This is you documenting your process, the process you took, how it went, your emotion. The day you failed, you write, you cancel a bad there, then you write to reason why I failed. Maybe because you were too angry and you needed an escape, or because you just intentionally do it, because sometimes you intentionally do it and it's actually part of it. Yes, you sometimes you intentionally do it. So you tell yourself maybe the reason why you failed, you intentionally did it. You were angry, you saw something, social media or this one. It can happen. So document your process. Now another one is social media. Hmm. You see those people that are into business on WhatsApp or Facebook or Instagram or anywhere, and they tend to attract more WhatsApp views using that kind of sensory images. So, and you leave them. What I do personally, if I see someone that posts this kind of erotic image or video, I block them instantly. I don't even pity them. Even if, let's say for example, this is the extent I will go. If it was my own brother that posted this type of image or video, I'm blocking him ASAP. I'm blocking the person. So don't pity, oh, he's my friend, I can't. If he's a very close friend, a tight friend that you don't want to block, just meet the person. You don't want to be seeing the post. Please, what you see on social media when you are indoor or outdoor contributes 50% to you failing. Do you understand? So once your social media, your WhatsApp, your Facebook, your social media shows you or advertises more of this kind of images, so just try as much as possible to prevent them from showing. Even sometimes maybe because you are into it, you are too addicted, you search them most, because the algorithm, social media algorithm works in a way that is a repetitive pattern. What you repeat, that it shows you more of. Maybe you once searched for this kind of adult content and it showed you, so from then on it's now showing you more of this kind of content. What you can do is just tap on the three dots, uninterested. You don't want to be seeing this kind of posts, cancel them, that you're tired of seeing it. It will help you once your social media is clean, because most of the time we spend most of our times online, which is the truth. So once your social media is kind of into or have known you for this kind of content, it shows you more of it, which you won't blame them. You blame yourself, because this is actually what you are into. You've already established it in the social media algorithm, is just doing its work. So it's very okay, just say that you're not interested in this kind of content, and once your social media is clean, is actually a step forward. All right, this one is for religious persons. If you are feeling too deep into this, that you feel like you can't help yourself, close your eyes and pray to God. Pray to God, tell him how tired you are, Tell him how sad this has made you, because honestly, after you're done doing this, you feel so worthless, you feel so sad, you feel so frustrated. It doesn't add value, it doesn't help. It actually helps at that point, but after that 3 minutes of doing it, you regret it for the rest of the day. That's how it is. So pray, tell God how tired you are. You can go to churches, you can go to church, pray, tell God, forgive me. Always pray whenever you feel the need for. You understand? Mhm. Always pray when you need to. So, and another very important step that you should take if you can. The reason why I said should is not actually a must, but it's very, very important, honestly, is telling someone. Tell someone. Find an adult or someone of your age. Find an adult or someone within your age range and explain to them this is what you're passing through. And give them this task. Tell them every day. Let them come to your house, call you, text you, and ask you, did you fall victim today? Because if you wake up today and you know that somebody will definitely ask you, did you fall victim today, let this person do it every single day, even if it means paying the person, but you need to do it. The person, because this actually affects your psychology, because you know that if I keep falling, and the person is always asking me and I keep giving negative answer that I fell for it, you feel ashamed at some point, that you be like, no, today let me give a positive answer, let me just tell the person that I won. Do you understand? Let me tell the person that I won today. It gives a very high place of satisfaction. It gives satisfaction to see that you actually won intentionally, even after the urge is there that you won. You kept to yourself. You see? So keep someone around. And the reason why I said if you need to, if you can, you should do it, is because of this reason. And if you can't do it, I understand it, because this is a very confidential information you're passing through someone. Because at the end of the day, some people might use it against you. So I recommend you going to your parents, most especially your mom or your dad if you relate well or better with your dad, or your sibling, your immediate sibling, or your elder. These people are the best range. If you should do with your friend, just know that it should be a friend that you trust so much, because sometimes when we fight with friends, they might use it against us, which we will never want to experience. I tell you. Alright? So the next step is use this app that is called NextDNS. This is actually what I'm using right now. It's like I've been using it for some time now, and this is what it does. Follow the instruction on the app. You can use your AI, your ChatGPT to direct you on what to do. Follow the instruction on the app. What it does is it blocks everything that has to do with this kind of thing. You know, when you're using Chrome Safe Search and you tap on it, has blur, off, and filter. This on Chrome, you can change it from, if you are feeling it, you can change it from filter to off. You see, that one you have manual control over it. But this NextDNS, what it does is it changes your domain name system. I think that's what the DNS means. I'm not sure, but it changes it that you can't have access to it. That once it changes, it blocks everything there. You see, you go to, I think, the privacy part, you see block this one, or this kind of, I use corn for the word we use pornography pages, it blocks it. Dating sites, it blocks it. That's if you give it the permission. See, this is how to use this app. Download a security or app lock from Apple Store or App Store or Play Store. the one that best suits your phone, or if your phone has an app lock, you can use it. What you do is get someone, even if it's a stranger or a parent or somebody, eh, set up this app, follow the instructions, follow the profile, follow everything duly. Set it up, change your DNS from from is it automatic to manual, then impute the code or the ID they will give you on the app. When you impute it, it will now have access to your DNS. Now, you get someone after setting up blocking those sites, you get someone that you use the app lock, the fingerprints, or the person should generate a password that only him will know. Let the person not tell you. The person will know the app lock of this app. So you lock this app that even if you want, you cannot delete it. That's the reason for locking it. And even if you want to change it from blocking this site, that you cannot, because you don't have the password to it. So this person is preferably someone that already knows what you're passing through, so that, because if you just call up a stranger or a friend, you can just go back to the person to unlock the app. It's preferably someone that knows what you're passing through. Explain this to that person, so that person knows the reason why he or she is locking this app for you. So if you have maybe a setting or something to change in the app, you can just call on the person, tell them this is what you want to change. The person that locked the app for you should watch you change it or set whatever you want to set. But do not unlock the pornography site that it blocked. Do not unlock it. So after this, the app, you cannot access it. One, is blocking the domains on your Chrome that of this site, this kind of sites that gives you access to this kind of content. It blocks it. Two, that even if you want, the urge is tying you on your neck, you cannot access it because you don't have access to it. If you type what you are looking for, this, then it will not show you what you are looking for. It won't, because it's already blocked, right? So all of these are the steps you can take to actually escape or stop this permanently. This will take some time. It's not magic, but it will happen if you believe and determine. My name is Clyde, and this is an irregular content I just made today. My main niche or my main career is a musician. I'm an artist. Go check out my music, subscribe to my channel, like and share, comment. Tell me what you think about this, or if you have any other problem that people don't speak more about that you want me to talk about.